Awesome, guys. So this is a video for Kip Swings. So Kip Swings is just the transfer from the arch position to the hollow body position. Let me show you how the Kip Swing looks like, and then we'll go through the mechanics and how to think about this. So that is it. So what I want you to think is the following. Since it's just going from one position to the other, what has to be very tight and nice is the positions. So the first position is an arch. And the tendency of that position, or the tendency that people have when they're doing that position, is to think that this is just open as far as you can, extend your back as far as you can, flare that chest out as far as you can. And that's not completely wrong, but it's not what we're looking for. What we're looking for is the following. I want two things. First, to pull that bar back. So you see, instead of like pushing myself forward, I'm pushing that bar back. And if you do this without the bar, with a piece even, you're gonna feel that there's a lot of tension in your shoulder. That's the number thing we want. And the second thing is that I'm not trying to go forward as much as I'm trying to make my body long. So if I pull the bar back and I make my body long, right, you'll see that I naturally arch, but it's different from like overextending, right? Just being as arch as possible. And why is that important? Because the more this movement, what we want from this movement is to create a lot of tension forward, so that when it transfers backwards, I have a lot of momentum up, right? And so we want more tension, so we don't really need distance like overextension as much as good tension, so that your body is long. Think about like a band, and you wouldn't like to create a lot of tension, you wouldn't go forward, you would go down, right? That's what we want. Good. So let me show you how that looks on the bar. So if I go to the bar and try to find that position, you see there that, of course, I'm not adding momentum to that, I'm not adding movement, so it's not going to be as powerful, but you see that I'm not super overextended, which I could. I could overextend there, and you see that I lose on my position, and overextending actually puts a lot of pressure on the shoulder joint, and that's something that we don't want. Good. For the other shape of this Kip Swing, the logic is the same. And so if I'm thinking about how to get to that hollow position, the position in the backwards, it's not very different. So instead of pulling that bar backwards, I'm going to be pushing that bar forward, and I'm going to make that body as long as I can forward. And then the other curve, the opposite of the arch, the hollow, is going to naturally happen. So if I come here and I press that bar, and I make my body long, you see that curve, that hollow body naturally occurs, right? So I'm gonna repeat it from here, press, and then it just happens. So, and then it creates a lot of tension there too. And like it's the same logic. So now that we have those two positions, all you have to do is to transfer from one to the other. And the first way to do this is to start very slow. So if you're seeing this video, it's probably because I programmed you some Kip Swings, and so I probably said they're controlled, in which case you're gonna start Superman, Superman. Right, so on control. And if you are seeing this video and I program you Kip Swings a little bit fast, then you're gonna go fast, right? So I'm gonna start slow. And then at speed. But all the time I'm thinking about finding those shapes, right? Finding those two shapes. So practice this with that in mind, and don't worry too much about like being super powerful. Worry more about finding those shapes, finding that tension, and with time, that tension is gonna actually result into a bigger movement. That is it.